Hello, sports world, and hello, sports lovers. You are now tuning in to the Real McCoy Sports Podcast on your DPN Dream Podcast Network. And I'm your host always and forever will be, doing the most, Franklin J. McCoy III. But you can call me Frankie. And today, we're talking about the Thursday, November 2nd game. NBA, Phoenix Suns at home against the San Antonio Spurs, and they lose a game to Wembyambo, the rookie, and the Spurs. And I couldn't believe it because once again, I lost another bet. I think the Spurs had just played them the night before or the day before that, but they just played them and they kept it close. So, and then the spread was like 8.5 Thursday night. And then I told myself, I was like, they covered for me last time and I won the bet, but I don't know. For some reason, I was like, nah, they're not going to do it again because the spread's too high and Durant and the boys, Booker and them are going to, they're going to be in a vengeance for the other game. They didn't want it that close. So not only did they not cover the spread, but they lost the game flat out. San Antonio Spurs won. I don't understand it. And to be honest, I didn't see the game, but I was following along. And early in the game, they were losing by like 20 or something. It was like 130 to 100 or something like that. So It was, they were, all I know, they were up by like 20, and I guess the Suns clawed back at the end, but they still lost, but they were losing by a lot. And it just makes me, it angers me because I'm like, I thought, well, they were ready to, a few years ago, they were ready to denounce LeBron James as not being the best player in the world, and they were ready to anoint the bald eagle. The eagle has landed on KD's head, and it's missing the area in the top, like the top middle, I think. So they were ready to say Kevin Durant is the best basketball player in the world. I never believed it. I never thought. I thought he was like 4 or 5-ish. 3, 4, 5-ish. In my opinion, he might be a better pure shooter than Kawhi, but he's not better than Kawhi. So I think Kawhi Leonard is better than Kevin Durant. I think LeBron James is better. He just can't shoot better, but he's a better basketball player. I'll take Antetokounmpo over Durant. Yeah, he might can't score, but he does everything else, and he's stronger in the game. He accomplishes more than KD. KD fizzles out. He's like the great fizzler. He's like that 7-Up or that cheap bubbly soda that you shook up, or that champagne you shook up and then you popped it. Then it just fizzles with all that foam. He's a fizzler. So Kevin Durant, in my opinion, he's a fizzler. He doesn't want to bang with you. Yeah, he'll block the shots if he sneaks up, or, if it's not too physical. It has to be nice and sleek. Nice and soft. He disappears. His shooting is consistent, though. Normally I say, well, he's up and down shooting. It comes and goes. Nah, Kevin Durant is pretty much usually like 90% always on. Those shots, they're falling. When he can get a shot off, they're falling. That's why he's one of the best in the world. He's just not the best. But his shots usually fall. So I give him that. He's a very high, consistent shooter. Even with that, for the life of me, I don't have to look at the game. I didn't look at the box score, so I don't know if everybody played, but I'm pretty sure they did. So they have. I don't know if Bradley Beal played because I haven't seen him play yet. He might have played or he might didn't. But they have Booker and Durant, and in my opinion, that's enough. That's enough. You can't beat the Spurs. I'm not saying they're terrible, but you can't beat the Spurs with the rookie. Why are they winning by 20, though? That's what I don't understand. Why are they winning by so much? Why was that gap so far? Kevin Durant is a fraud. Booker is Booker. To me, he's a good player, but he's not all that to me. He's not all that. And he's another call seeker. He doesn't live by the whistle, but he's a call seeker. Like some of his, not a lot of his game, but like 25%, it's off of Fugazi shit. The flopping, the pretending he got fouled. And that's why he's not going to win a championship, because he's not a realist, a pure player. See, Stephen Curry's a pure player. And what I mean by that is he tries his best. He works extremely hard, training-wise, preparation for the game. And when he does play, he plays and he takes what he gets. And what I mean by taking what he gets is sometimes they call horrible referee. They call horrible games against him. He just takes it on the chin and just rolls with the punches and keeps moving forward. He just plays basketball. Sometimes I feel like Booker doesn't just play basketball. He's looking for whistles, looking for calls, dribbling into people, flopping like he got fouled, but he really didn't. I don't like that. He's a great talent. He's a great talent as far as scoring the basketball. I really like him as shooting-wise, scoring. I used to be like, him and Bill used to be, I used to be like, oh, they're the same player. They're both good shooters, but I used to think Bill was better than him, but I don't think that. I don't think that now, because Booker separated himself over the years. He's more consistent than Bill. Even though Bill does put up buckets, you can count on Booker to knock shots down. He's just not the greatest all-around player. A lot of these players, I don't really know what they are because they don't play hard. They don't play hard on defense. They're so-so on offense. When they don't have the ball, they're just standing there. I don't like that. That's why I really respect the Warriors' philosophy, moving around without the ball, playing basketball, the whole team. So Phoenix Suns, they're not going anywhere. Kevin Durant will not win a championship without a powerhouse. You're not going to win. He's not going to take you anywhere. He's proven that. He got close with the foot on the line against Kawhi. He got close, but no cigar. And the longer you play, it's going to be extremely hard. So I don't know what's wrong with the Phoenix Suns, but all I know is they're fugazi. They got rid of some pieces. Even though I'm not a fan of DeAndre Ayton, I'm not a fan of him. To me, he's not that good. But for what they had going, I would have kept him. I don't know. I'm not really in love with the Phoenix Suns. But that was a terrible loss. That was a real bad loss. Lost me some money. That's what I get. That's what I get for counting on Durant with the 8 points. So next time I see Durant with 8.5, I'm going to go with the other team and take the points as I keep preaching to you guys. Do as I say and not as I do. Because when your money is on the line, you do what you want. It's your money. That's why when my money's on the line, I do what I want. And a lot of times I'm going against my own logic. You should be picking the visiting team. You should be picking the underdog. Nah, I think they're going to lose a lot. Follow your instinct. So, Phoenix Suns, bad game. Kevin Durant, horrible showing. You guys are fugazi, fraudulent, and you guys, I don't think you guys are going to win a championship, and I don't think you guys are close. So, there you have it on the Real McCoy Sports Podcast on your DPN Dream Podcast Network.